What's up, guys? This is Kalo, and normally I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming, but welcome back to another episode of Community Kitchen, where we're cooking up the latest and greatest gaming news headlines. And who better to join me than my fellow sous chef, Aden? Why'd you say what's up?
Hello, and just like that, Palpatine returned.
Somehow, Palpatine
Yeah,
returned. And somehow,
somehow.
some way, you should like this video and subscribe to Game Sandwich for more content just like this. And if you want, join our Discord. Links to that is in the video description down below. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but there seems to be a renaissance, a revitalization of a certain game coming from EA. This all has to do with one of my personal favorite IPs in the whole damn world, and that has to do with Star Wars and Battlefront 2. Now, recently, there was some data from Circana that did come out that apparently Battlefront 2, a game that hasn't been updated in, I want to say, 5 years or 7, it jumped up to number 12 for the month of May, and that was up from spot number 135 the month before. Now, apparently this all happened because of the series Andor releasing, and everyone got hyped off Star Wars. They're like, we want a Star Wars game to play. And yeah, Andor boosted that. We can also accredit this surge from Battlefront 2 because Revenge of the Sith released in theaters for its 20th anniversary back in May. And of course, May the 4th, all that stuff. Players peaked, and this is according to Matt Piscatella from Circana, on May 25th. And that started to fall back a little bit, but there was another jump in mid to late June. And of course, this is only going on more and more. I wanted to bring this conversation up because, one, it's pretty unprecedented to see a game that hasn't received an update in damn near 5 years, let alone an EA game, get this jump again. And I want to ask you, Aden, why haven't we gotten a Battlefield 3 announcement or just something to say, like, hey, we're working on
You just
something
said
that...
Battlefield again. Just
Did
saying.
I? Oh, damn it. Damn it. Why do they gotta make the same thing, but different? You know what I mean?
But anyway, I know where you're going with this. Battlefront 3 is not going to happen. Just please don't wish it into existence, people. I mean, EA did not do good with Battlefront. They didn't do good with Battlefront 2. I'm sorry. Battlefront 2 is better than the first remake that they did of or reboot of the series that they did. And it is fun. But still, it's EA. I don't trust them to make Battlefront 3. I'm just bury it. I don't care. Let Respawn make Battlefront 3. Then I will be happy.
Now, I know what backlash this comment will generate, and I know the certain person, a mutual friend of ours, that's going to type this down below. I want to have good faith in EA to see that one.
Nope.
I know.
You don't want to have good faith in EA. You don't want to have faith in them at all. Nobody wants to have faith in them. They are a terrible company.
They are, but it pains me to say, you as a company see that this game that you haven't updated in 5 years get this popularity, and it isn't a flash in the pan thing where everyone hopped on for the sake of May the 4th. There has been all these social movements of for the Republic, and it's kind of like a Helldivers thing where the community is really like ingrained in like the story and being clone troopers and all this and that. But you as a company, EA, see that popularity, see that it's only growing and kind of not fading away like off the face of planet Earth. Why not just either one, drop more characters into Battlefront 2, and let's just say you don't want to make Battlefield 3 or Battlefront 3, why not do that and then just kind of stave off the Battlefront 3 announcement for the next 5 years or whatever, and then you can kind of get away with it. But I think they're well suited to make a Battlefront 3. I think that is very well in the cards. I think they can certainly expand on the roster. They can certainly expand on the game modes, bring back like Galactic Conquest, a story mode, something. Because genuinely, I did enjoy Battlefront 2's story with that clone trooper, or the stormtrooper, or whatever class she was in. I thought that was pretty fun. It was a unique perspective in Star Wars, but I do like the idea of Respawn potentially dabbling in this game, but I think they're more suited for Jedi Survivor.
I mean, they are, but also I just don't trust EA and I don't trust DICE. I know that Respawn's owned by EA. I'm not like stupid here, but like, I just feel like of all the studios that EA has, they're the one that does the best work.
Yeah, no, 110%.
I think they're the only ones that actually care about what they're doing. I don't think DICE actually cares about anything that's not Battlefield, so there
And
you go.
and this is what pains me, because we all know EA and how they operate and how they just want to make money and they don't care how, when, or why. If you simply just drop the logo, like, hey, Battlefront 3, we heard you, we're working on it, you generate hype. Players can go back into Battlefront 2 and play that game for a long while. I'm sure that announcement will generate a lot of things for them. And then you have the prospect of people are going to be willing to invest in the game, knowing that it's going to get support, knowing that it's going to live on and like have something to it. The fact that it hasn't received an update in 5 years, especially when there's key characters missing from the game, like a Mace Windu, a Jango Fett, shoot, they have droids in the game. You can throw in
A
R2D2.
Finn.
Yeah,
Give
Finn's
me
in the game.
Finn.
Finn's in the game, I think.
Oh, he is. I don't remember him
I'm
being in the
fairly.
game.
It's
I
been a
haven't played
while.
it in forever.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played, but I'm fairly sure because I remember BB-8 being in the game, and that character is like an unstoppable force. You hate to see that ball rolling towards
Oh,
you.
he is in. Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, they have like Finn,
Go Finn.
Ray, all like the new people.
Go Finn, the only good character from the sequel trilogy.
Yeah, what could have been for
Uh,
that character, but I digress. We're not talking about the movies, but I could talk about the movies. But yeah, it's very interesting to see a company kind of, especially EA, when we talk about them, not be involved. I mean, you mentioned the launch of Battlefront 1. I keep wanting to say Battlefield. Battlefront 1. How bad that was. I mean, categorically, can we mark that down as one of, if not
I
the
mean,
worst video
the
game?
launch of Battlefront 2 was also really bad. Or don't you remember the whole
Oh,
pay to win thing that
the
was in
loot
it?
boxes. Yes, how can I
Yeah.
forget that? Yeah, the series overall has been bad at launch, very bad. But I was more getting at the barren wasteland that was the first one. Then you got to the second, and then there was more to it, and you kind of said, all right, they're trending in the right direction. The old saying goes, third time is the charm. And I look at that, and I'm like, all right, you've learned from the first one, you built on it, and you made a good platform. Now you have that platform, and now you add on all of these wanted characters, the Clone War era, the Old Republic, add in some of those characters, that might be fun. Star Wars has a well of characters that has not been used for ages, and they can definitely use them in this game. And I don't know, like, I just really think if you're gonna do something, announce it and see where the community takes it. I mean, this is totally in their
Yeah.
hands.
I mean, honestly, okay, from a real perspective here, I would like for them to just add new characters and then that's it. Like, give me Ahsoka, like Ahsoka's
Ooh.
never used in anything and she's like my favorite character, so please can you just like give some love for Ahsoka there? But like her Mace Windu, you said, which always love Mace Windu. I mean, they could add Padme or whatever. I don't know if Padme's in it. I honestly haven't,
No.
don't remember the game because I have not played it for like 4 years or something. It has been such a long time. But anyway, it's just like, like you said, add those characters, see what the reaction is. I mean, who knows? Maybe if they do a small update and just add a character or something, or add a handful of characters, people will be really happy about it. More people will get invested, and then there you go. There's proof that Battlefront 3 would be a really good idea. But again, I just don't trust the EA to do it. I will ever forever play that same tune of EA cannot be trusted.
That's what sucks about it. It's because it's like, it's like Stockholm syndrome. Is that what the thing is? Where like your captor, like you're falling in love with your captor, even though you know they're bad for you. And it's like,
Yeah.
this is EA. They have me by they're force choking me in the worst way, where it's like, I love Star Wars, I love Battlefront. drop
That doesn't
some.
mean you do.
I know. It's like drop some characters. Give me Ahsoka. Give me Captain Rex. Give me some of those characters that are missing that can fit in this game.
Oh yeah.
Shoot,
Give me the whole Bad Batch.
the Bad Batch,
that'd be-
Cal Kestis. We're talking about Respawn. This is all under
Yeah.
one umbrella. It seems like a no-brainer. And let's just say they want to make Battlefield or Front. They want to make Battlefront 3. Just drop the characters, and that can buy you like a year or two to like finally get your eggs in order and be like, all right, now we can officially announce this instead of just pandering to the hype and dropping a logo. Now we have
Although,
an
real
actual
talk
plan.
though, if they ever did do Battlefront 3, it doesn't matter how bad the last one was or how bad the first one was or whatever. If they ever announce Battlefront 3, Star Wars fans will just lose their minds like usual, and then they'll be like, yes, we finally get another game and everything, and then they're going to go for it. I mean, I fall victim to that. I do, because I love Star Wars.
Yeah, who
One
doesn't?
of one of my favorite series, so,
Yeah.
you know.
If you don't
We'll
like
see.
Star Wars, you're kind of weird. I'm just going to say it. I'm taking that stance.
Then you like Star Trek, because it's always one or the other.
Oh, that's right. I had
Yeah,
fallen
it's
into
not
the
you're
Lord
weird.
of the Rings.
It's like you either, yeah, it's like, you know, Lord of the Rings or Redwall. You either like Lord of the Rings or Redwall. It's always one or the other.
What the heck's Redwall? I never heard about that.
People in the comments, if you know what Redwall is, type it out. Let me know. Big Redwall fan.
Oh.
Love it. Salamander Strawn, amazing book.
Oh, well, I don't read. I
Yeah.
think that's a very well, that's really well noted here. But
Missed opportunity not turning those into movies, but oh well.
give me an audiobook and I'll be fine. But speaking of audiobooks, do we have any final thoughts on this here story?
No, other than, you know, Star Wars deserves more justice than it gets. It deserves more than what Disney and EA and all them give it.
Damn.
It deserves some niceness, but it always ends up getting bad things.
They're really held by two of like the worst companies to be held by.
It really
EA
is. And
and
George
Disney.
Lucas deserves to be sad about that.
Yeah.
And so does Mark
hopefully-
Hamill.
And
Fun fact for you, Mark Hamill said that he hates the sequel trilogies and said that's not his Luke. So if you like the sequel trilogies, you go against what like Mark Hamill himself said.
Yeah, the GOAT. But
There you go.
I, as a fan of the old games growing up, it pains me. I need more content. I need all the content. But speaking of more content, if you want more gaming content just like this, and you're new here, consider subscribing to Game Sandwich and drop a like on this here video. And if you want to talk more about this topic or any of the other ones we discuss, or if you have one you want to talk about, join our Discord. The links to that is in the video description down below. But as of right now, I've been Kalo, joined by Aden, and we'll see you guys next time.
May the force be with you.
Always.
And I do the Spock thing. I wanted to mess with people.
There you go. If you enjoyed today's video and want more content just like this, consider subscribing to Game Sandwich for all your news, rumors, and reviews. And we'll see you guys next time.